सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यंकरवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। नमस्कारः।
नमस्कार सर।
स्वागतं पंचतंत्र कथाः प्रति। अयिभोः संस्कृतप्रणयिनः जानन्ति भवन्तः कथकक्षायाम् अस्माभिः पूर्णतः प्रथमांशः नाम प्रथमतन्त्रं पञचतन्त्रेषु प्रथमतन्त्रं मित्रभेदः अस्माभिः समापितः। मित्रभेदतन्त्रं समाप्तमासीत्। अति दुःखम् अनुभूतम् अन्ते अन्ततो गत्वा, यतो हि तत्र द्वयोः मित्रयोः मध्ये कीदृशः भेदः दुर्जनेन तत्र दमनकेन प्रापितः, कीदृशी दशा प्रापिता दुर्जनेन दमनकेन, अन्ततो गत्वा कथं राजा पिङ्गलकः अस्य वचनेन दमनकस्य वचनेन इष्टं मित्रं सुहृदं सञ्जीवकं मारयित्वा पश्चात्तापम् अनुभवति। तादृश मित्रयोः भेदः अत्यन्तं दुःखावहः एव। दुःखम् अवश्यम् अनुभूतं स्यात् सर्वैः। अन्ततो अन्ते कथायाः अन्ते मित्रभेदे जानन्ति भवन्तः 23 कथाः तत्र विराजन्ते। ताः सर्वाः अपि कथाः 23 कथाः पठिताः अस्माभिः। तत्र मुख्यकथा तु द्वयोः मित्रयोः कथं द्वयोः मित्रयोः मध्ये भेदः छेदः करणीयः, दुःखं प्रापणीयमिति दर्शितं तत्र रचयित्रा पंच विष्णुशर्मा महोदयेन। इदानीं प्रथमतंत्र पठनानन्तरम् आफ्टर डूइंग द फर्स्ट book of the Panchatantra Mitraveda, where we have seen the main story was between the two friends, best friends, Pingalaka the lion and the Sanjeevaka the bull, and how the villain Damanaka brought about the destruction, the ruin, the death of his best friend, and how Pingalaka repents for having killed his own best friend, and then how Damanaka prevails over the king and reminding him of a Gita sloka at the end. We read Ashochan Anvashocastvam Pragnavadam cha bhashasi Gatasu Nagatasum cha Nanushocanti Pandita. With that kind of words, how Damanaka wins over the mind of the king and then regains his lost position. That is how it goes. Now, moving over to the next tantra in this Panchatantra, namely Mitra Sampraptihi. Mitranam Sampraptihi, Mitra Labha. In some other book, it is also called Labha, Mitra Labha, Mitranam Labha. Now, winning of friends, acquisition of friends. Maybe perhaps the writer Vishnu Sharma, after delineating, describing so many stories in the Mitra Bheda Tantra, he felt that now I have shown how to separate the friends, and now let me show how to win over the friends. And winning over the friends is all the more important for a happy life, of a happy leading of life. A man who has friends, really his life will be very smooth. Rightly said by some author, very less known author, Order Goidel, to have a friend is almost like having a second self. To have a friend is almost like having a second self, more reliable, staunch, and positive than the first, than the self. All the protective barriers, the secrets and pretenses so carefully guarded. All the protective barriers, the secrets and the pretenses so carefully guarded, carefully kept up against the rest of the world, can be dropped, and with a sigh of relief, Goidel says, with a sigh of relief, the plain truth, which is so far from being plain that it consists mainly of doubts and hesitations and perplexities, should be revealed without fear of consequences. This is friendship. To have a friend is like almost having a second self, more reliable, staunch and positive than the self. Now that is what the Panchatantra is also going to speak about, Mitra Sampraptihi. Now this Tantra, before we take up the text, actual text, Srinivas will give some introduction, we'll have some introduction. What is this Tantra about? This Tantra, Mitra Sampraptihi, or the acquisition or winning of the friends, consists mainly of 4 characters, Srinivas. 4 characters which are given in a poem in the beginning of the Tantra itself. And what are the characters? I will read the name of the characters. Lagu Patanaka. First we come across this character in the prologue, in the introductory part of this Tantra, Mitra Samprapti. Lagu Patanaka, which is the name character of crow. Here is a crow. And then we have another character, very important shrewd character, Hiranyaka, the mouse, the rat in the story, Hiranyaka. Another character is Mantharaka. The friend of Lagupatanaka, the crow, is Mantharaka, turtle who lives in a cool pond in a forest area, Mantharaka. And then we have another character introduced in this story in the beginning of this introductory story prologue. He is Chitragriva. Chitragriva is a deer. How a certain deer comes to drink pond, being chased by a hunter, and how these 4 become friends and go on live. Have a life of comfort living together. And here the writer has chosen one bird, one rat which lives on the ground, and one character which lives in the water, turtle, and one very fast moving animal on the ground, that is the deer. Though they are different species, human characters are imposed upon these characters here. Human qualities are imposed, and how he sketches beautifully. Now, each one is useful to the other in times of need. A friend in need, a friend indeed, as we say in English. So does the story go that as many Mitravan, there are so many slokas I vaguely remember that Sadhayati Karyani Ashu, Mitravan ka Sadhayati Karyani Ashu. A man who has friends achieves things fast in life. Having a friend is so wonderful. If you have really good friends, then you get accomplished several things only through the friends. Otherwise, which is not possible in our society. It may not be possible even if you have a large number of relatives and other kinds of things, but only friends do. Now the story goes in the prologue here, in the introductory part of this Mitra Samprapti. A certain crow by name Lagupatanaka lives on a banyan tree, a big banyan tree. And one day, as usual, the crow begins to fly, go for its hunt in the search of food. As the crow Lagupatanaka takes a flight to go in search of food, the Lagupatanaka comes across a hunter carrying a net in his hand. One hand he is carrying a net and another hand he is carrying a bag of rice. So immediately the Lagupatanaka is presented here as a very shrewd person. Crow is very shrewd. And immediately the crow senses, Lagupatanaka senses danger, and he comes back. It does not proceed for its food. It comes back to the banyan tree and informs all the birds there, cautions the bird that certain fowler, that hunter is heading towards this area with a net and some rice in his hand. So don't get tempted looking at when he spreads the rice in the net, don't get tempted and don't go to eat them, you will be trapped. So be careful. Do not yield to temptation looking at the rice grains. That is the warning given by Lagupatanaka, and the birds obey them. All the birds immediately they see the fowler coming like a Yamaraja. The beautiful description is there how he looks like, and he comes there. He spreads his net, and then over the net he spreads the rice grains. And as warned by the Laghupatanaka, the crow, all other birds keep very controlled, self-controlled. But in the meantime, there happens something. A group of a troop, herd of birds keep coming flying in the sky, and that herd is headed by one king of the birds, king of the pigeons. Is called. His name is Chitragriva. Chitragriva happens to be leading hundreds of birds in the sky, and they are all hungry. So when they see from top the grains of rice spread over the ground, they get tempted, and then one warning is given by this our Laghupatraka. They do not listen to that warning because they are so hungry, they don't listen to anything, and they hop on the net. They come to the ground and then they caught. When they land on the net and they caught, they realize that they have been trapped, and then they realize the danger that they have been really trapped. So the leader is very sensitive and intelligent, very mature. Chitragriva immediately hits upon an idea, a plan to rescue all his followers. And he tells his followers, this is the very famous story, a story which tells us that unity is strength, etc. Unity is strength. And he tells all the words to simultaneously, when he says fly, carrying the net along with them, and obeying the leader's command, all the birds fly simultaneously and along with the net, and they fly. And while the hunter looks on, they fly, and then they escape from the vision of the hunter. The hunter runs to some extent, to the extent possible, he runs in the hope of getting back his net. There we see how hunter is disappointed, and hunter also becomes philosophical. That and then the birds, the Chitragriva, the leader, he takes all the birds to his friend, the another character which I mentioned, Hiranyaka. Hiranyaka the mouse. So this bird, Chitragriva, is the best friend of Hiranyaka the mouse, and he goes over to the place where this mouse lives, Hiranyaka, and they all drop there. And Chitragriva calls out his friend by his name. And when these birds, all the birds, at the command of the Chitragriva, fly together with the net, the crow who is there from watching all this, the crow Laghupatanaka, who has been watching this entire incident, out of curiosity flies, chases the birds, pigeons, and the crow also goes over to the place where Chitragriva lands and asks his friend, the mouse, to help in cutting the net. The friend comes out, and then friend wants to, the Hiranyaka, the mouse, wants to free the friend first, his friend first. Then the Chitragriva says, no, you should not, I am the leader. Now there we have the qualities of a leader. Who is a true leader? One who does not rescue himself, rather one who sees the rescue of his followers first. So Chitragriva tells the mouse, Hiranyaka, no, you don't release me first. It is not the Rajaniti. If supposing you while releasing me, and halfway you lose your tooth, and the fowler comes, the hunter comes, that will be a total ruin of the entire, because these birds have believed in me and they have come with me. So I must rescue them first. It is not the duty of a true leader. So there we come across so much of Niti, can say Rajaniti also. And then the Hiranyaka, the mouse, says, no, actually I wanted to test, I know the Rajaniti, I know the Dharma, but I just wanted to see whether you allow me to cut you first, free you first, or you ask me to cut, free the net for all your followers. So then he releases all the birds, and at last he comes to the rescue of the Chitragriva, and they go off. And before leaving, Chitragriva says, whenever the mouse tells to his friend Chitragriva, Whenever you have any problem, you please come to me. This entire thing is been watched by the crow, Lagupatanaka, sitting on the top of the tree. Oh, this bird is so clever. It has a friend in mouse, and the mouse came to its rescue. Why not I make friendship? So that day is passed off. Next day, the crow comes over to the place where the mouse, the Hiranyaka lives there, and comes, and here we find very interesting incident taking place. Srinivas, are you there, Srinivas?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. So very interesting thing takes place. What happens? The Lagupatanaka, the crow, comes over next day to the place where the mouse lives, the Hiranyaka lives, and calls out with the same voice of Chitragriva. The way Chitragriva, the king of the leader of the birds, called out in the same. And so we have here what do you call mimicking. Mimicry is there, voice mimicry. And then the Hiranyaka is puzzled, is surprised. How come just earlier only I released my friend from all, released friend and his followers. How could he come? What danger has he fallen again? So the mouse Hiranyaka thinks, how could there be a, so I mean, he fall in danger. Again, he's calling me Chitragriva. So, but then he has second thought. It may not be Chitragriva. So he hides. He asks, "Who are you? Who are you?" etc. Then Lagupatanaka reveals his identity. So, I am not Chitragriva, but I have seen what Chitragriva and you uh, indulged yesterday, like in the previously, how you helped your friend Chitragriva. I am also a bird, but I am a crow. Then he reveals his identity and says, "You please make friendship. I want to make friendship because I am a bird like Chitragriva. Pigeon, Chitragriva is a pigeon, he is a crow. In case I get into trouble, you may be of some use to me." Then their beautiful conversation is there. How can I, the mouse, be your friend? You are my eater. I'm your prey. How can there be friendship between prey and the other opponent? So there is a conversation. And the way we should see there, Srinivas, how crow, the clever crow, Lagupatanaka, convinces the mouse to become his friend. In spite of the Jati Vaira, this is not simply enmity, Jati Vaira. And here we come across in conversation between the Lagupatanaka and the Hiranyaka, the mouse, what is, how is enmity divided into? Enmity is of two types, I was telling you in the first Tantra also. One is called Sahaja Vaira, another is called Kritrima Vaira. So we have a big list given here by the Hiranyaka, who says that Kritrima Vaira is different. Kritrima Vaira is artificial enmity. Artificial enmity can be remedied by artificial means, but Sahaja Vaira is there, which does not go as such. It does not go unless one of the member takes the life of the another person. So I am a rat, you kill me, I am your prey. How can I become your friendship? Become friend? How can I form friendship with you? So there, the way crow argues and convinces the mouse, and both become friends. And they keep meeting very often, and the crow brings so much of food, nice food to the rat, and rat also something keeps for the crow. So they keep exchanging, and then they have friendship made. And in the meantime, one more character enters. After some time, what happens? This Lagupatanaka, the crow, decides to leave that area, sensing some danger and some famine in that area. So he tells his friend Mouse, "I'm going to leave this place because there is famine and people are targeting the birds. Everywhere they are putting the nets and catching the birds to eat because of the famine. So this area is no safe. I have a friend in some forest area by name Mantharaka. He is a turtle and he is a very good friend of mine. He will be looking after me very well. I am going there." When the crow tells this to the mouse becomes anxious. He says, no, we are two friends. How can you leave me and go to enjoy your life? I will also accompany you. The mouse says to the crow, I will also accompany. But how will you come? No, I will mount on you and come. The crow agrees, well, it's a good idea. You can't fly, no? So the mouse is taken by the crow. Crow takes the mouse on its body and then both go. And the crow leaves the mouse on the tree, and then he calls out his friend Mantaraka. Mantaraka comes, and Mantaraka looks from a distance also that crow is flying with a mouse. What is this? Enemies are flying together. And then on inquiry, Mantaraka's inquiry, crow reveals that he is my best friend. He has come over here because he's also got some vairagya. He will tell me. He did not tell me why he has come along. Later he will reveal you, etc. So after sometimes three of them become friends. Now the main character Laghupatanaka, the character Hiranyaka the mouse, and now the Mantaraka the turtle. The three begin to enjoy their life. And after some time, the Mantaraka asks, what made the mouse come over along with this crow? So the mouse begins to narrate its cause or its depression, and the cause of depression, why he had to come along with the crow. He says there was a temple when he was living there, a place where he was living, and there a sannyasi used to live in a temple. A sannyasi used to live in a temple, and he used to eat whatever food he used to collect, and the remaining food he used to hang in some on peg. The food used to be hung. So this Hiranyaka and his friends wanted Hiranyaka to go and steal that food and supply them. So Hiranyaka used to go and take out that food, jump to the hanging bowl, whatever it is, by the sannyasi, who is called Tamrachuda, another character. So Tamrachuda hangs the food after eating remaining food. So this rat every day used to go and disturb the sannyasi while he's sleeping. So what the sannyasi did, he took a stick and a plate to beat, and he used to beat and sleep. One day, the sannyasi has a guest to him. Another sannyasi comes to him as a guest, and then he stays in the same temple where this Tamrachuda is there, sannyasi. And then he is fed with both the sannyasis eat, and then at night the host sannyasi, that is Tamrachuda, again as usual he keeps on beating the plate with a stick, and that becomes a nuisance to the visiting guest. Then he says, why are you beating? What is this kind of maryada? I am your guest, you are not allowing me to sleep. Then Tamrachuda tells him, I have a problem here. Every day one mouse comes and takes and knocks off my food, and to keep it off, I am just beating this. Then he says, what is the problem? Then he inquires from this sannyasi Tamrachuda, and then on inquiry he finds where the rat is coming. So he says, if the rat is coming from that area, there must be some lot of hidden things. That is why the rat is so enthusiastic. So we'll trace the source of the rat. So they trace the source of the rat, and they find some hidden things there. They take away the things from which of the rat. And once the hidden things are taken away, and it is shaken, this rat is shaken, according to the rat story. And thereafter, all the rats, followers of these Hiranyaka, they leave that place, fearing some kind of danger. But Hiranyaka somehow escapes from there, and escapes, and that is the reason of my depression or vairagya. This is how Hiranyaka narrates his story of depression or virakti, why he chose to come with Laghupatanaka over to Mantaraka. Now this is all. And after some time in the story, this opening story, prologue, another character enters there. A deer comes there running, and then he comes to the lake where Mantaraka lives, that turtle, and makes a lot of noise, and then drinks. The three friends think there is some danger coming, somebody, some hunter is coming, etc. So turtle immediately jumps into the water. The mouse gets into some hole, and the bird, the Lagupatanaka, the crow, he sits on the top of the tree, he flies to the tree, and after some time, Lagupatanaka wishes to see what the matter, like what is this sound. Then he finds it. No, he is asked to find, because the turtle cannot go, the mouse cannot do that. So they ask the crow to find out what the sound about. Crow finds it out that terrified, chased deer is drinking water and it's making noise. It is nothing to worry. You please come out. Then they go to the deer and they ask, why are you so much scared? And so the deer tells them that I have been chased by a hunter. The hunter is after me. So I came here running and to drink the water. And then these four become friends. And after some time, it somehow happens that the hunter manages to net the deer. He catches the deer. When the deer is not coming for the gossip, then the three friends become suspicious. And then the two friends, namely the turtle and the mouse, ask Hiranyaka to find out, because he can fly anywhere and see what the cause, see the cause of their friend Chitraga, that deer, and find out what is the matter like. So the Lagupatanaka flies, and then he finds out that the deer has been captured and trapped. So he tells his friend, he has a plan how to rescue the deer friend from the net of this hunter, and therefore they have a plan there, and they rescue the deer. And after the deer is rescued, unfortunately, the turtle gets caught also. So how the turtle is rescued, that we will see in the main story. Now, coming to the other aspects of this, this is the main framework of this is a story of four characters, as I said, the crow, the mouse, the turtle, and the deer. Now, this previous book, in the Mitra Bheda, which ended in a tragic note with the death of the very clever and very trustworthy Sanjeevaka. But here we have this kind of story told by our. And what is conveys through this Tantra, this book of Mitra Samprapti, Asadhanapi pragnaha buddhimanto bahusritaha sadhayanti ashu karyani kakakhu mukha Kakakhu Mruga Kurmavat. So here is entered Kaka, Aku, Mruga, Kurmavat. Kaka is a crow, Aku is a mouse, Mruga is a deer, and Kurma is the turtle. Now these are the friends. How things Asadhana api Pragnaha Buddhimanto Bahusrutaha. Buddhimantaha Bahusrutaha. Well learned Bahusrutaha, Buddhimantaha, intelligent people, even without asadhana, without any help as such, without any sadhana, without any help, sadhayanti ashu karyani, they can achieve things. That means men, even if they are not well equipped to achieve their goal, in union with their friends, in conjunction with their friends, how they can easily achieve their targets. That is the purpose of this tantra. Sadhayanti ashu karyani, all works they achieve without any proper means, but only thing if they are intelligent. Buddhimantaha and bahusrutaha, learned. No, simply bahusrutaha does not help here. In Panchatantra tells you that highly educated, highly learned person need not be very intelligent. So, common sense. Panchatantra actually wants people to develop common sense, intelligence. Intelligence is more important than the formal learning as such. So that is why carefully worded, Buddhimanto Bahusrutaha Asadhana api. Without any, help as such, sadhana, without any means. But learned at the same time, very intelligent people can achieve wonders. Like what? Like he says, Kaka, Aku, Kurma, and the Muruga. Now, very interestingly, Srinivas, each word I would like to beautifully, describe. Kakaha, okay? Why it is called Kakaha? Kakaha kayate shabdayate kai shabdi. Kai, there is a verb in Sanskrit, kai, which means shabdi. Kayate, it makes a sound, like I sometimes tell you, onomatopoeic words are there. Words created in language based on the action or the sounds the animals or birds make. So, cow, it says, therefore, kayate shabdayate kai shabdi. Kaka is also called Srinivas Kagaha. Have you heard any time? Kagaha. Kakaha, Kagaha. It is also called. Ka iti shabdam gayati iti Kagaha. It is called Kaga because it says Ka iti shabdam gayati. It sings ka, cow, cow. So a name very suitably given to this Kakaha. So ka, gai, kaha, etc. And that is one main character, which is, I am just going to the derivation part of it. Akuhu, another very, our mouse is there. Nowadays the whole world is ruled by the mouse only, Srinivas. Without mouse, how can you use your laptop? Mouse is everything. See, once our Prime Minister, beloved Prime Minister, was referring to this in some foreign land. How mouse is important, and mouse is the vehicle of Ganesha also. He spoke about this very beautifully when he was in America, I think. Akuhu. Now, Akuhu. Mushikaha is called Akuhu. You remember the derivation? We did it in Sanskrit. Samantat. Nama Samantat, from all around. Khanati. It digs from all around. You know how beautifully the mouses make holes. Samantat khanati iti akuhu. It digs from all around. Therefore, it is called akuhu. Again, a name given to the rat on the basis of its action. Mushikaha also like that. Mushnati iti mushikaha. It steals things, very beautifully it steals. Therefore, it is called Mushikaha. Mushakaha, Mushikaha, both are same. And then there is one character here, Muruga, the deer. Murugayate anveshayati trunadikam. It's called Muruga. Murugayate anveshayati truna adikam. It goes always in search of mostly the grass, trunadikam. So it is called Murugaha. Murugayate iti Murugaha. It searches. It goes in. That, for that matter, we are all Murugas because we all go out in the morning for our jobs. Job seeking, job doing is also Murugatva. And there is another interpretation to this. Murugyateva iti. Either it goes in search of its food, namely the grass and things like that, or it is searched after. Murugyatehi. Kirataihi athava. There's hunters, it is Murugyatehi.
Okay.
Yeah, it is
Just like
Murugyatehi.
Annam.
Yeah, Annam. Yeah, you remember Annam. Annam is also interpreted in the Upanishad. Adyate atticha bhutari tasmadannam taduchyate. Adyate, it is eaten.
Yeah.
Atticha bhutani, and also it's eat. How you know that?
Yeah.
The food we eats us in turn when we become the food to the thing eaten. So that is Murgaha. And then Kurma, another character. Ke jale urmihi yasya iti. Ke, kam means jalam. Another nanarthas, kam. The kam word means jalam. Ke jale urmihi yasya. The one, that animal which has a wave-like thing, which makes a wave-like thing in the water. Urmihi means vegaha, which has a, the speed like that of a wave. It goes very like a wavy thing. So therefore it is called Kurmaha. So these are the main characters here. And I may also tell you something more very interesting from here and there from the introduction part of it. The storyline I have told you, Srinivas.
Yes, sir.
The crow represents here in this story skill and intelligence. The mouse symbolizes quick action. Mouse. The deer stands for simplicity, as we all know, simplicity and straightforwardness. And the tortoise symbolizes sluggishness and slackness, but very perseverance. It represents perseverance and sustained effort at the same time. These qualities possessed by four different entities here, when work together, the four create great energy and become victorious. So that it is in this tantra, we'll more enjoy from the text, and some more remarks I will pass before we go to the actual. And we have in this Tantra Mitra Samprapti, beautifully worded sloka about the significance of friendship. As I have told you, I sometimes I will also read out, I don't remember the whole thing, what Socrates said about friendship, real friendship. Here he says, Dadati pratiknati gruhyamakyati guhyamakyati pruchati bhumte bhojayate chaiva shadvidam priti lakshanam. There are 6 characteristics of friendship. Like Bhartruhari has given 6 characteristics of friendship. Papan nivarayati yojayate hitaya guhyam cha guhati. Some are telling here. Guhyam cha guhati gunan prakati karoti apadgatam vidam pravadanti santaha. Like that. Dadati, a friend is one who gives you. Pratigruhnati, he accepts also. See, in friendship, there should be reciprocation. Reciprocal behavior only sustains friendship. It does not sustain, continue, if one is only taking, and not at all giving. Friendship snaps. Friendship does not continue. So, dadati, in friendship, a friend gives. Pratigruhnati, he accepts also. Guhyamakyati, another beautiful thing in friendship. Guhyam cha guhati, Bhartruhari said. Guhyam cha guhati, guhyam akhyati, guhyam rahasyam kathayati. A friend is one who talks about his secret things to his friend. And the friend to whom the secret guhya rahasya is told, what is his responsibility, Srinivas? His responsibility is to keep that up. Keep secret as secret. And that is why Panchatantra very carefully gives us the beautiful usage of the Dvivachana. Shatkarno bhidyate mantraha. We have already come across this now?
Yes, yeah.
Shatkarno bhidyate mantraha chatushkarnaha sthiro bhavet. Wonderful sloka. I always like this and remember. Anything that falls on Shatkarna, 6 years. Shatkarna means, karna means ear. Shatkarnaha. Whatever secret information falls on 6 ears means 3 people, and 3 in Sanskrit is always Bahuvachanam. Only in Sanskrit language. Nowhere in any language in the world we have only singular Ekavachana, immediately it jumps to Bahuvachana, singular and plural. But in Sanskrit alone we have Ekavachana, Dvivachana, and then comes the Bahuvachana, Bahushu Bahuvachana. So this concept of Dvivachana is beautifully understood when we view from this point of view of Panchatantra. Shatkarno mantraha vidyati. So whatever secret, whatever planning falls on 3 people and more than 3 people, it breaks. It is gone. It is no more a secret. Chatushkarnaha. Chatushkarnaha means 4 years. Means 2 people. Whatever is between 2 people, sthiraha bhavet. It is solid. It remains a top secret, guarded secret. So, tasmat sarva prayatnena shatkarnam varjayet sudhi. So the Shastra says, by all means, shatkarna. A secret should not be allowed to be known by the third person. An intelligent person should know. So that is what he says. Guhyam akhyati. In friendship, friend tells his secret, and that should not be blown up. Pruchati, a friend has every right to ask, question his friend. Pruchati, and then bhungte, he eats. Bhojayati, and bhojayati, he also makes his friend. And that is what dadati pratiguknati could be material giving, and but here real eating and also making your friend eat. Now these are the Shadvidam Preeti Lakshanam. These are the characteristics of a true friends. Beautiful things we come across here. Anyone? And this tantra is relevant to the civic as well as political life of all concerned people here, this tantra. The writer Vishnu Sharma is well aware of this truth, and therefore he exemplifies it through the friendship of a crow, mouse, and the extreme opponents of each other. You know, crow and rat are extreme opposites, natural enemies, and how he brings about a friendship between these two. That is wonderful. Through crow, the extreme opponent, and he depicts the four as best friends, bosom friends, devoted to each other's welfare and having no self-interest. So this particular tantra, Mitra Samprapti, relates to the message to the kings and to the officials, all who are to be treated equal, that all people are to be treated alike. No, rat is tucha, a very low character otherwise. Crow is also like that. Deer is very innocent, loved by all. A turtle is also good. But here there is no discrimination among the friends. The tantra drives that point home. There should be no discrimination among the officials, among the power sharing people. Otherwise they cannot work together. That is also a message coming from this. So if you want to harness the maximum benefit, then you must live in harmony with whatever character you are in society. That is what is. Nobody should be regarded as of lesser value, each individual, because each individual, like Vivekananda says, each soul is divine by nature. Each soul is divine. The only thing he has to manifest. So everybody, like that famous Subhashita says, Srinivas, Yojakas tatra durlabha. What is that? Ayogyaha. Remember the sloka? Amantram aksharam nasti. Wonderful. That is what the essence of this. Amantram aksharam nasti, nasti moolam anaushadam. Ayogyaha purusho nasti. Please remember, for a person who is capable of getting things done, knowing the talent of the other person, the manager, amantram aksharam nasti. I will not elaborate on this, but ayogyaha purushaha nasti. An officer, a manager should know, anybody in society, that there is no unfit person in society. Every individual, that is what this tantra tells us, every individual human being has some or the other talent. You take, for example, the turtle. Turtle, sluggish, but it has its own quality of perseverance. The deer, agility, straightforwardness. Crow, crookedness, etc. So every individual has some talent, and that talent has to be recognized by the other person. Sometimes the individuals can recognize, but otherwise the teachers have to find out, the parents have to find out, the boss has to know what use can a person be put to. Then there is no problem. So each individual can contribute to the society. So that is the one thing here. So there is no discrimination here. Everybody has to contribute, has some talent or the other. And beside this, references are also made regarding the importance of wealth, praise of hard-working and enterprising ones, and overriding the influence of destiny in the present book, etc. So at the end of this introduction, Yo mitrani karoti yatra na kautilyena vartati. Karotyat yanna na kautilyena vartati. Taihi samam na parabhutim samapnoti katanchana. So a man who makes friends, one who makes friends will never suffer any defeat. So Mitravan Balavan Loke. The saying is Mitravan Balavan Loke. Who is a strong man in society? A man who has a network of friends, who has a good number of friends, good friends, and then immediately friends only come to his rescue. Now this is how we are going to see the Tantra Mitra Samprapti. Do you have any time, Srinivas?
We have another 5 minutes.
Oh, we can start the text, you can show them. We'll go one page we will do. So here we are into the second Tantra, Mitra Samprapti, Mitranam Samprapti, the acquisition of friends. Mitra, you know, that very word is beautifully explained by one Subhajita, Mitra. Huh?
Yeah.
What is that sloka? Preeti Vishramba Karanam. Kena Sustamidam. Mitramiti Aksharadvayam. Oh, come on, what is that sloka not clicking in my mind? Shokarati Bhayatranam. I got it now, Srinivas. The word Mitra, because we are reading Mitra Samprapti, I should explain this word Mitra beautifully. Beautifully put in some poem. Shoka Arati Bhaya Tranam. Mitra is one who protects you from Shoka. Understand? Shoka means any suffering. Arati. Arati means Shatru. Aratehe Rakshati. Shokat Rakshati. Shoka Arati Bhaya. One more thing. Oh, wonderful. Shokarati Bhayatranam. Tranam means protection.
Yeah.
A friend is Mitram Tranam Bhavati. A Mitra word in Sanskrit is Napumsakalinga. Please note, those who are watching. The word Mitra, we have very rigidity, not rigidity, it's like this Sanskrit grammar. Every word in Sanskrit has either of the gender. Either it should be a masculine gender, or a feminine gender, or a neuter gender. And this word Mitram is neuter. When it is made Pullinga, it refers to the sun god, Mitraha. So Mitramiti Akaranta Napumsakalinga Shabdam. Shoka Arati Bhayatranam. This is one line. A friend is one who gives protection to his friend from Shoka, from suffering, from Arati Shatru, and from Bhaya, from your fear. A friend is there, you have no fear. If a true friend is standing by you, you have no Bhaya. If a true friend is standing by you, you have no fear of the enemy. If a true friend is standing by you, you have no tension, no shoka. Shoka is mitigated. Shoka arati bhayatranam, preeti vishrambha bhajanam. And then he says, preeti is love and affection. Vishrambha is vishwasa, confidence. Bhajanam is the source of love and confidence. Oh my God. He protects you from these things, three things, and then he is the very source, the source of preeti, love and affection. Preeti Vishramba. Vishramba is confidence. You know, a friend is there, you are so confident of doing things in life. Preeti Vishramba Bhajanam. Kena Srushtamidam. Then the writer says, Kena Srushtamidam. By whom is this created? Mitramiti Aksharadvayam. See how beautiful it is. Kena Srushtam Idam. By whom is this two-lettered word created? Mitra. In the word Mitra only, there is Tra, protection, Srinivas.
Yeah.
Prana is there in the very word Mitra. So, Kena Sustamidam Mitramiti Aksharadvayam. This two-lettered word, who has created this two-lettered word? Who is the source of, then he is around, he mitigates the suffering, he is the Shoka Arati, and he takes out your fear of enemy and also any other fear, and then you begin to delight in his friendship. Oh, whatever. That is Mitra Samprapti. So this Tantra is going to tell us how we should be making friends and lead our life happily. Mitravan, Balavan, Loke. Okay, read something, Srinivas. We'll just make a begin.
Yeah.
2 lines at least.
पञ्चतन्त्रे मित्रसम्प्राप्तिर्नाम द्वितीयं तन्त्रम् अथ इदम् आरभ्यते मित्रसम्प्राप्तिर्नाम द्वितीयं तन्त्रम् यस्य अयम् अद्यः श्लोकः
Adyah.
अयम्
Yasyayam Adyah Slokah.
असाधना अपि प्राज्ञा बुद्धिमन्तो बहुश्रुताः साधयन्त्यासु कार्याणि मृगकूर्मवत्.
So here we are into the text Atha then. Now Panchatantri. Atha means Mangalarti in the beginning also. Atha then we enter into the second Tantra, Panchatantri. Mitra Sampraptihi Nama Dvitiyam Tantram. The second section, second book of this great world famous Panchatantra named Mitra Sampraptihi. Atha Idam Arabhyate. Now this is the prologue to the Tantra. Now here it is begins. Mitra Sampraptihi Nama Dvitiyam Tantram. Yasya, of which Tantra, Yasya Tantrasya, Dvitiya Tantrasya, Ayam Adyaha Slokaha, Adimaha Slokaha. Ayam Adyaha Sloka. This is the first sloka of this Mitra Samprapti Tantra. Asadhanaha api prajnaha buddhimantaha bahushrutaha sadhayanti ashu karyani kakaha aku mrugakurmavat. Now, in the very opening sloka, the writer has given all the characters which we have just explained. Asadhana api prajnaha buddhimantaha bahushrutaha. Bahushrutaha buddhimantaha prajnaha janaha asadhanaha api. That is what I refer to this sloka. Bahushrutaha, highly learned, buddhimanta, intelligent, prajnaha, wise. One more adjective is there. Wise people, intelligent people, highly learned people, bahushrutaha, asadhanaha api, without any means to do, to achieve things in life. Sadhayanti, look at the wording there. Asadhanaha, first time down, sadhayanti, yanadesha sandhi. Sadhayanti ashu, shigram sadhayanti. Kim sadhayanti? Karyani sadhayanti. Asadhana, sadhana rahitaha api. Bahushrutaha buddhimantaha prajnaha janaha sadhana rahitaha api. Though without the proper, properly equipped, sadhayanti, they achieve, they do achieve. Karyani, they achieve the things. Like what? Kakaha, like the crows. I'm sorry, Kaka, that is Savarandi Sandhi. Aku, Kaka, like in the character of Kaka. Aku, Aku already explained to you. Mushika, Muruga, the deer, Kurma, and the turtle. Now, this is how the Tantra begins here. Even the difficult tasks are achievable or accomplished by people with having no access to means, like what? Like this crow and the other things. Okay, Srinivas?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Shubham Bhuyat.